Hi all, I'm back to talk about my um, coming out, about when I realized that I am probably gay, I'm different in the good way, and everything from the beginning where all the things start with me because it's kind of complicated, and I would like to mention the basic stuff, the big points, but probably I will forget the important stuff and I will talk in, not important stuff. But anyway, let's try and we will figure out what is going on. I said to myself loud out, I remember that it was ninth and it was after my work at 17. At 17, yeah, I said to myself, I am gay. But and that time, I didn't even know what's that exactly mean for myself. But I remember the feelings that I realized uh, that because I said and I make my thoughts clear, I realized that the big stone from my heart disappeared finally, and I was feel so light and so free that at least I know who I am, where all the ways were going on, and probably what I'm dealing with myself and what I will need to deal with the rest of my family and people generally, because for me it was very complicated. Let me explain. I'm not 20, 30, 40, I already said that I'm nearly 50, and that means that when I was 17, it was, not even year 2000. And it was very hard and complicated because I live in village, in very conservative family, and other things. Many, 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 many other things. But for me, it was very difficult, hard, and complicated when you are already, 17, and you hear and you know that your just generally boys in your surrounding already kiss a girl or already that had some point of kiss, first love, and all these things, and you know that you didn't, only because you are not for girls. If yes, you already found some girls just has these things done, because I believe that if you are a teenager, you just won't have these things done as soon as possible, because all the hormones, all the difficulties with the being a teenager, adolescents, and blah blah blah, what we know now at our age, um, it's just the biological things is pushing us to do it. But as a gay guys, at my age and that time, it was very complicated because I did know another gay guys from the place where I live or close around. Even the place where I study or work, I know no ones. And it was just, there was no option to go to Prague on my own at my 17 or do something in the big town cities like the other gay guys when they realize something is probably different with me and I need to try myself, pushing myself into more steps because blah blah blah. And then I want it. I mention it because that's what I wanted when I realized that I'm gay at 17, that I'm able to push the boundaries and do more to be proper gay. Yes, be a proper gay. But it's not just, it's not easy, even in this time, for any young gay guys to do more steps to be more gay, because we know, somehow we know that something is different with us, not wrong, just something different, because the testosterone and the body and everything makes us the thing for sexually and sexually blah blah blah. uh, because we need to realize first, before coming out, that really we are into men, into guys. And how do you know that? You know that when you do, the pleasure with yourself, and probably you realize. It was the same stuff for me, but it was banned and forbidden from every corner, from my family, from the village for the time, from my age, for everyone. But okay, it's that I knew it where I live and blah blah blah, but I want it. Even I didn't want it so much strong for 100% in that circumstances. I knew that I want to be more gay to get to the goal, to the point that I can finally kiss a guy with the feelings, not like when you're kissing grandma or blah blah blah. That's, I knew it. That's what I want. And I knew that it will be not easy and blah blah blah. But anyway, I done some things what I know that I can do it. For example, I get to a big town and I bought a gay magazine and I found advertisement, he is looking for blah blah blah. At least I done that because there was in the time no internet, even some mobile applications, nothing like that. But gay guys already exist. They get together somehow. They met somehow together. We know it was. But I found this way it will be the easy way, but it was not. I didn't find any other gay guy at that time, and it was disappointment, definitely disappointment, because I was expecting, which is not good in any ways, expecting something that at least I will find someone for texting, writing letters, yeah, love letters, anything at least like that. But no, unfortunately, no. Then I was just waiting, waiting, and waiting. But during the waiting, I was in love with many men, platonic, platonically in love, without any touch, without anything, because it was possible for me to get in love and admire someone at school, mostly at school, because he was handsome for me. But what was handsome is not what I'm looking now. When you grow as a gay, I'm talking like a book, but I like his outfits at that time, and I like his smile, his face, his eyes. Probably he get me with these things. But today, if I have to look for a man, I know, how every man could be different man of the ways what I really like, what is my passion, what is my kinky stuff, and blah blah blah. Because now I know more with my experience and skills, no skills, experience, and with age, that I'm into something different that when I was 16, 17, this time. But I think it's normal, because you need to get the point to finally realize what you really want, how you want, and other things. But in my way, was just this. That's mean no kiss at my 17, at my 18, at my 19. I probably has first kiss when I was in Prague. And yeah, I was in Prague in the capital, and there was some gay bar, anything, and I was with someone there in that time. I finally found someone probably from the advertisement, but nothing serious, nothing really huge and big. And but I supposed to talk about coming out. Okay, no, I will be not talking about my first kiss or anything. Let's go back to when I realized that I'm gay, my 17. When I was 18, I said to my sister that I'm gay, and she told me the reaction was she was in shock, and she told me, "You just think that you are gay. I also kiss a girl, and I am not lesbian." And she thought that's I am something like that, but no. I believe that she was in shock and she didn't understand exactly what I'm talking about. Now she knows she's absolutely fine, and not just her, all my family is absolutely fine. But in that time, it was just extremely shocking. But other shocking thing was that at my 18, my cousin wanted to put me together with another gay guy, what was her friend, and I said for that, no, I'm not gay. I don't need that. Just no. I remember that how difficult this point was for me. And all the coming out videos, what I already saw, there is not this point. That's mean you already know that you are gay. You said loud out to yourself that you are gay. But if someone wants to help you, if you finally should meet someone, you say no because you are still extremely scared, just scared, shock, and you don't want that. And that was my point because I was 18, I could legally drink alcohol, but in my case, I was still so close to everyone that I, at my 18, yeah, 18, 19, I still was not kissed by a girl or boy. Everybody knew that I'm already in the age for experience for anything. Just do it, doesn't matter. Nobody will be judging you or blah, blah, blah. But no, I done nothing because I was close inside for the others. I remember this thing, and this is belongs to the process of coming out. How long was this point? And I knew it that I am different or something wrong is with me at my 12. But I'm talking about the teenage years, the older teenage age, 17, 18, 19, because that's really the time when your body needs something, your soul, your society, your family, everyone just wants something for you to be someone and to be in love and found someone and dating and blah blah blah. But you are not ready because it's so complicated for you that you still struggle, very, very struggle to get over all the things with the coming out. That's why I'm talking. That's why I already said in the beginning of this video that my coming out was very complicated. I don't know the other one, but always everyone is talking, very briefly, shortly, and just, little things about coming out. But for myself, it was a long process and very painful process mentally and physically as well, because the society, the family, and everything, it's just at that time was not open for fully open all these things. Because when my cousin told me, I know another gay guy, do you want to meet him? Because I believe you are probably gay too. And I said, no, I'm not gay. That's was only because the rest of the society, family, and blah 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 was absolutely against. If we are in my family more talking about this, and I have support from my sisters and blah blah blah, probably the reaction could be different. But also, now I know the big part why I also said no, I don't need to know him because I'm not gay, was because I did know at that time that I am introvert. I'm scared of people. I don't know how the flirting with guys. I don't know how meeting new guys, making friends. All these things was a big issue for me, and it's still a big issue for me. Even I'm talking with you, but there's no one. It's not a big problem for me to talking here openly about anything. But generally, in that time, I realized it's not good. And since that is literally something is better, much better, and there was some changes and improvement. But mostly, I am on the same mental level of introverticy and blah blah blah. What going hand by hand with this, because that's my lifestyle, that's my personality. But I still, after coming out at my 17, want to be a gay guy to everyone, mostly to myself. Because more and more at that, was 97, 98, 99, 2000. And I knew that I want to be really more gay. And I knew probably what I need to do, because I knew at my 17 there in the big towns exist gay bars. In the big town there is more gay guys. I just always had lots of information, and the theory was always with me, but the practice minimum. And that's what I have still now. That's why I'm doing this podcast, because I believe that I have something to talk about for gay guys, about my life and other things. Because I was always the guy who loved informations, all these things, but the practice was very complicated. This last thing what I can say is that I had my first boyfriend at my 23 years. It's too much. You are too old to have a first boyfriend, and everything, what that's mean, having a partner with a monogamy relationship, with everything. Yes, but talk about this next time, not now. Just what's that mean, coming out generally? If you are very young and you struggle, it's absolutely normal. I think it's normal because it's so complicated process. It's a mental process, and it's something what everyone is dealing differently. You can be 14 and you already can flirting, you already can dating, you already probably kiss a guy with a tongue too, and many other things. But maybe someone is at the same age like I was, 20, 21, and you still struggle to be gay. You know that probably you are gay and not bisexual, but you are gay. but you can cross the limit, cross the border, open the door, as I struggle, open the door to this rainbow country, rainbow life, and blah blah blah, because it's so complicated, it's not easy, and even if you have support, everything is on your own. You have to do, you should do the first step and the last step. I believe no one will be doing this for you, because if you want to go to gay village just to be in the streets, just staring, watching what is going on, you definitely don't want to be there on your own. And if yes, you will run away, because it's such a new life, something so different, especially when you are waiting in, in club for adults, gay guys only, and you just don't know why they are wearing this stuff. Or you are somewhere where is very friendly gay guys, very young, teenage age, and this stuff. It might be very various where you are, because it's complicated, not easy, always will be. You just need to get through, and it doesn't matter how. It just needs to take time. You need to be, I don't want to be the life coach for gay guys who will telling you what you have to do it. I just know that it's not easy. Never was, never will be, because it's a complicated process. I already said that. But just do something, because if you know in your heart that you are, because you really are into gay guy, into men, into guys, you know that for 100% physically. But yeah, that's probably everything. That's how the coming out start. You realizing what you want, what you like it, and then you need to think about yourself, that this is part of my life. Do I want it? Yes, you want it. Okay, that's everything for this video, because it's going complicated and I'm talking nonsenses. I know about that. But I just want to say my experience at the beginning of the coming out, and talking about how really not easy is that, because if you are a girl, mother, I don't know who is watching this, and you really don't know how complicated it is for gay guys in young age, it's just really very complicated. But also the nature is so dramatic that someone who is 50, 55, married with children, realize, especially in UK, USA, and in this, well-being country, that you are gay, that something is different. You never realize your 55 years that you like men sexually, not just like friends, and some want to go to, do some sports or have a beer and anything. At your 55, you realize, man is really taste better than girl, and that's also happen very often. I don't know how this could be possible. Definitely, it's no choice. That's right now. I will be, with men only. Next time, definitely, I can talk about that next time, because it's complicated. But I just wanted to mention that this is exist as well, and you know about that. That is exist, because I don't know his name. Philip Schofield. Yes, the host, uh, he is probably in the age and he done it. And I just question myself why in this age, how now he realized, and he's straight acting, no one can realize that he's into men, physically attractive to men, another man, because he's straight acting. He was married, probably with lots of children, happily married, and all these things. And for some point of his life, boys, man, yeah. But this is not so complicated, I believe, in that age and this time, like a generation back and in young age. It's a very sensitive, vulnerable, yeah, to get through all these things. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.